Hello everyone, welcome to tonight's live. Today we're going to be doing a tarot message for the week. I'm so excited, not for the week, for the entire month. We'll be doing this with Miss Coya from Coya's Crystals, and she's going to be, from what I understand, she's going to be doing reading for the elements. So if you're a water sign or a earth sign, fire sign, air sign, she'll be dividing the reading in those sections. I see her now, so let's get her to join. All right, we should be seeing her soon.
Hey!
Hi!
Hello.
How are you, Coya?
I'm doing good. I'm just trying to get my little phone ring light set up here.
I know, thank you.
How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm so excited for
Me
this.
too.
Awesome. I love your head piece. It's so pretty.
Thank
It's so vibrant.
you.
So cute. You got your hot pink lipstick too. I love it.
Yeah, going to Ulta today. Got my little brows done. I was like, let me get a little matchy. I got my lucky shirt on. I'm excited.
Great. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I was just telling everyone that was hopping on that you're gonna be dividing the reading into elements, right? Do you want to elaborate more on that?
Yeah, so when I started thinking about coming on as the special guest, I was like, I'm going on as Coya's Crystals. I have a tarot page called Many Moons Intuitive, and I was like, I need to figure out how to combine the two because, you know, I'm both. So
Yeah.
I went and got a new deck. It is the Crystal Spirits Oracle. And I figured that would be the perfect way to combine my gift of reading with my gift of tapping into the spirits of crystals and giving the collective reading that way.
That's awesome. I love that.
So that's what I will be doing. So the reading is going to be a collective reading for the month of July. And I'm going to give messages for the signs.
Sweet.
Let me know.
Is it an oracle, or I'm sorry, I didn't catch it. Is it an oracle deck or a tarot deck?
It's Oracle.
Oracle, okay.
Yes, so I'm going to be doing Oracle. Let me know when you're ready to start. I'm ready when you are.
I am ready. Let's see what's happening.
All right, so this reading is going to be for, let's start with, who is it? July. What is the sign this month? Oh, Cancer. So let's start with water signs. All right. I've already called in my guides. Bringing in this good energy. We are tapping into the water sign for the month of July. What messages would you like me to deliver to the water signs? Okay, so the card for the water signs is Bronzite.
Ooh.
There is the card. And these cards are really beautifully illustrated. In each of the crystals, you can see like a little spirit drawn inside.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know Bronzite is very protective. It's a protective stone. All right, let's see here. This is my first time. I read for myself last night, and I really love the energy of this deck. But this is my first time reading for others. Okay, So it says bronzite, the essential meaning: loyalty, trust, steadfastness, self-respect, trusting that the conscious universe has your back. Now is the time to be sure you trust in the conscious universe and remain true to your authentic self, as bronzite spirit appears with the message that loyalty must be earned. Being judicious and extending your trust, knowing it is a gift from the conscious universe that must be honored. Respect others by being trustworthy yourself, speaking of them in ways that are honorable. Heal the past by owning your role in it so that you can trust yourself again, having learned the lessons that will strengthen you. Loyalty must be earned. So I feel like this is talking to some water signs who in June maybe made some bad moves based on the retrogrades and eclipse season.
Mm-hmm.
And they may in July have to kind of backpedal and rethink some things. I feel like for someone or some people, it's got to do with something on their job.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe there was a blow up or something like that, but it was just like a misconstrued miscommunication.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's really intense. That's
Mhm.
very specific. Yeah.
Okay, so relationship message. It says, even if you have been betrayed in the past, you can heal the sting by extending trust again, as challenging as that may be. Bronzite spirit reminds you that this time, however, you are much wiser and stronger, much more mindful of the signs that signal you need to step back and nurture yourself. Being true to another is an expression of the beauty of the divine, and you have the capacity. Your loyalty and steadfastness will be rewarded by the conscious universe, perhaps in ways you don't expect. Be true to yourself, knowing that a loving, respectful relationship with yourself lays the groundwork for a loving, respectful relationship with another. Remember, you are always protected when divinely directed. Huh. Okay. I feel like it's a double, like it's saying be true to yourself, but trust someone who has betrayed you. So that's like, I don't know, that's interesting. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Okay, so if there has been a betrayal in a friendship or a relationship, and you feel like your ego or something is kind of holding you back from, like, just like with that job situation I was talking about earlier, like stepping up and apologizing or getting it right, to trust that, like move past the ego and trust that. And this could
Mm-hmm.
be in a romantic relationship as well. Any relationship, really.
Do you think that so I know you're reading for the elements, but is it possible that this applies to like sun, moon, and rising?
Mm,
Maybe like if you are an earth sign but resonate with this reading and you're not a water sign, maybe
sure.
your moon sign is a water
Yeah.
sign.
I mean, when it comes to these readings, it's like if it resonates, take it. You know what I mean? But especially for the sign that I'm reading for.
Right.
But yeah, I would say so. Now, the prosperity message for water signs for July. Your true heart is recognized by the conscious universe, who wants only the very best for you. As much as you want to trust others, be mindful of others who you sense do not deserve your trust. Cautiously and mindfully venture to lend your loyalty again anyway, knowing that you are where you are meant to be and you have the conscious universe at your ally to send you signs when a situation or individual warrants your caution. You can release your fears of being affected by the negativity of others. You can release your fears of being affected by the negativity of others. Be steadfast in your convictions as you work with others to build and maintain a firm financial foundation for yourself. This is so weird. Okay, so I want to stop right there real quick because I'm getting that if someone is in the process of getting a big project together, you know, when you're getting certain projects together, it involves finances, financial advice, and things like that. I feel like there may be some reservations, and there's a reason for that, but it's like a certain area you should check. You should make sure that you express your concern, but then with another area in this situation, it's okay to move forward. So let's just say you're closing a deal, you're a real estate agent, you're closing a deal. But something in your intuition is telling you that the paperwork may be wrong. You know, the avenue is you could keep your mouth shut or trust your instinct and say, can you recheck this? Ask them to recheck it and then move forward. It's not like the whole situation is going to go to hell or you can't trust anything that the person does. So I think because we're still in that Mercury shadow, that could be, you know, a possibility. I hope this is making sense for people.
Yeah, definitely. So just double check and do your due diligence, in other words, right?
You are stronger and wiser than you once were, and now you can trust yourself to know when you make a change. Take action or speak a truth. Let go of your self-doubt, for Bronzite Spirit is telling you that you can be trusted to know what you need to do to make a good decision regarding your finances. The Crystal Spirit meditation for Bronzite, for the water signs, is meditation with Bronzite can assist in discerning what needs to be released in order for us to heal. Due to its iron content, it is also a stone of strength, lending support as we allow all that no longer serves us to fall away. So that was for water signs. It was Bronzite. If anybody wants to take like a screenshot or something. Okay. I feel like I can't see any. I don't know if people are commenting or asking questions or anything like that.
I'm keeping an eye on it. I know whenever I post these lives, the person that I'm bringing on as a guest can't see the comments, but I can see them on my end. So we have some like highs popping in.
Okay.
But no questions yet. If a question pops up, I'll just interrupt really quick.
Okay. Alrighty. So we are thankful for that message for the water signs for July. In conclusion, let me see. Give me a second here. I got a bunch of crystals. Let me tap in real quick. Okay. Let me see. In conclusion, for water signs for July. Okay, so for water signs in July, there's probably going to be some conflict, some internal conflict on, am I right? Did I do the right thing? How can I move forward? What are things I need to look into to make sure things are going smoothly and correctly with, it seems like job situations, possible romantic situations, but it feels more so career and job related. Make sure you're checking your ego. And And I'm getting to allow your energy to be felt. Allow your energy to be felt. And when they're talking about trusting yourself and being loyal to yourself, and that it's about like self-empowerment, standing in your power. You know, when you walk into the meeting at your job, hold your shoulders back, hold your head up high, like know that you're going in there with confidence and allow people to feel that empowerment. Okay, so let's see. Let's move on to fire signs. What messages do you have for our fire signs for the month of July? What message would you like me to deliver to the fire signs for the month of July? Lemurian quartz. Ooh, this card is beautiful. If you look closely, you can see keys. There's a key at the top and a key there. So some things are unlocking. Oh, yeah. Lemurian quartz, 31. I have some Lemurian quartz here too. This is Lemurian quartz for people who have never seen it before. Alrighty, let's see. Lemurian quartz. Where are my Lemurian quartz lovers at?
Someone just commented, I love Lemurian quartz. Definitely in my top favorites right now.
Yes, it's such a powerful quartz.
It is. And it said when you meditate with it, there's like the little lines that come across it. And when you rub them during meditation, it unlocks certain like codes.
Akashic records and past life. Yeah. They have,
which makes sense for the key to be there. Makes sense for the key to be there because you're unlocking the secret.
And I was just going to say, Lemurians have something called a key, the little divot. Well, there's the barcodes, but then the keys are also, when you're meditating, you can like easily place your thumb or finger there, and that is another way to tap in. And it is for past life or future life. Some of them have like this rhombus shaped window, and that is called a time link. That is when you're meditating to travel as well. There's so many like magical things with Lemurian quartz that you can do. All right, so fire signs for July. Your message is, so the essential meaning for Lemurian quartz: vision, big picture, thinking, unlocking the secrets of infinite possibility. Your ability to imagine something bigger and better and draw in what you need in order to heal, feel a sense of well-being, and step into your power as a co-creator is greater than you think. The message of Lemurian quartz spirit is that now is a time to free yourself to dream big. Excuse me. What do you see for yourself? How do you picture yourself in this future? What kind of person have you evolved into as you strive to fully embrace and enjoy your life? On this healing journey, you are called to keep your eye on the bigger picture of your experience so that you can recognize your struggles as leading you to the epiphanies, allies, and inner wisdom born of lived experience. Lemurian quartz spirit reminds you that the capacity to unlock the wisdom of the stars is within you. Just open your connection to the conscious universe and allow your imagination to soar. Very soon, a powerful vision of what is ahead for you will become clear. Wow. So I'm feeling some big visionary energy coming to fruition or being built upon in July for the fire signs. I feel like in June, during the during the retrograde and during the eclipse season, fire signs were, I'm getting the vision of like being compressed. Like they were compressed down to the point where they just felt the buildup in them to decompress and come up and be like, okay, like I never want to go to that place again where I feel that low. And it really made the fire signs reflect on what they really, really want. Across the board. And I was getting something about how Cancer season is going to it's going to affect them. Give me a second. How is Cancer season going to affect those fire signs? Okay, so what I'm getting is boiling water. So June, it was like whatever water energy was going on with the fire signs, it was just like tepid. Cancer season is going to make this water boil in a good way, like light it up. That's the energy that I'm getting. Okay. Relationship message. Every relationship has its ups and downs and its inherent magic. But Lemurian court spirit is now calling you to step back and see the big picture of what you are experiencing. Is it what you envision? Do you need to see something new so that you feel a sense of contentment, purpose, and fulfillment? Can you awaken to your connection to the universe that lies within you so that you may be shown something even better than you dream about? Your power to imagine what you can co-create is very strong now, and you are being urged to go big and wide with a vision that truly speaks to your soul's desires. Let the conscious universe show you what is possible in your relationships that you have not been aware of before. There is a big picture you have not been seeing. Okay, so what I'm getting with this is that there may be some fire signs who dim their light in a relationship, make themselves small, don't voice their opinion, and the realization in July will be, what if I just was my authentic self with this partner, with this person? What if I voiced my opinion? Like, if you feel like you can't voice your opinion in a relationship, there's a problem. You know what I mean? You're not living your best life in that relationship. If you feel like you need to hide things, if you feel like you can't boast about yourself and what you're doing and all that, then it's not for you. It's not for you. I'm going to plug my phone in. So yeah, that's what I'm feeling concerning the relationships.
That's hard for a fire sign to do. That must be, the pressure is on for them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the prosperity message. It says enough does not have to be enough. This is the message of Lemurian court spirit. Now is the time to dream big. You do not have to humble yourself out of a false sense of modesty. That's what I was just touching on in the relationship area. The dreaming you do will help you envision something new that will be firmly grounded in personal prosperity. For what you need and more will come to you from sources all around. Okay, I want to stop right there. And I know this is about prosperity. And when people think prosperity, they tend to automatically think just money. But prosperity is more than that. It is having all that you need and continuing to have all you need. So if a fire sign has gone through a breakup recently, or they're on the hunt for a new partner, they're talking about really envisioning what you want. If in your last relationship you had to play small, know your worth moving forward with a relationship, you know? Know yourself, know your worth, and stand in that. Stand in that empowerment. Whatever you dream for in a romantic partner, you can have. You have to attract it, but to attract it, you have to know who you are. You have to know that you can have what you feel you deserve. So I feel like it's going to go into some shadow work. So that may be necessary in July. Okay. The conscious universe knows many ways to bring a vision to fruition. So think big, dream big, and envision all that you might be and co-create. I'm getting inner child work. Like maybe this person or these people are people who haven't had good examples of how a relationship works, or their fathers did not treat their mothers right, and they just didn't have that. So when they're thinking about, when it says dream big, they really have to go outside of the box, and to somebody who's not used to a quote unquote dream person, they may feel like they can't attain it, or it's like, out of their reach. But that's what they're talking about, is knowing that you can have whatever you want, whatever you're seeking, regardless of how you were raised or what anybody told you. Sometimes we hold on to lack language from our parents, like, oh, well, you're too this to get a person like this. You know what I'm trying to say? So we have to cancel and delete those ideas, and that has to do with shadow work and inner child work and healing, and knowing your worth, and the prosperity.
You kind of, I'm feeling like you're saying you kind of have to reprogram your mind.
Yes.
You have to do that shadow work, and the only way you can do that is by reprogramming your old thought processes.
Knowing that abundance belongs to you at all times. And when you see how your prosperity can support others and flow into the world, claim this vision and know that it will grow exponentially in scope. So also that this next partnership or relationship will bring you prosperity, fresh new energy, fresh new, help you with a new mindset, just a really good match. Crystal spirit meditation. It says Lemurian quartz carries a softer, sweeter energy than many other types of quartz. Meditating with this stone assists in connecting us to the upper realms, where we can easily access higher knowledge from angels, guides, and the higher self. This connection also brings in feelings of love, compassion, and belonging, helping us understand that we are never alone. So that was for fire signs. And let me see if I'm getting anything else intuitively for fire signs for July. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of things unlocking. Either you've already unlocked it during the whole eclipse season, so you're moving forward there, or it's coming. I feel like fire signs are going to get a lot of downloads in July about their self-confidence, like just being like, if you're somebody with low self-esteem or low confidence, in July there's going to be a pick-me-up there, where you're just done with feeling that way. So you're going to make moves to better yourself in that area, like solar plexus activation, solar plexus charging, sacral and root. Those lower chakras are going to be really activated in July for fire signs, or recharged. Okay.
Who's next?
Let's go with earth signs.
There's a lot of earth signs. I pinned a comment asking everyone to drop their zodiac sign in the chat. And we got a lot of Capricorns. A lot of
Capricorn.
I'm a Virgo, so I'm excited for this one.
Okay, what is the message for our earth signs for July? What message would you like me to deliver to earth signs for the month of July? What crystal spirit wants to come forward for the earth signs for July? All right, kyanite. Blue kyanite.
I love blue kyanite.
Me too. And it's the card on the cover of the book as well.
Nice.
I'm sure I have some kyanite up here somewhere. I think it's charging. Oh, it's right here. So for those of you who don't know what blue kyanite looks like, this is
nice.
actual blue kyanite with mica. All right. Earth signs have blue kyanite. Okay. So the essential meaning: resolving disputes, diplomacy, restoring harmony, mending fences, and building bridges. Harmony means that even though we are all different, we can blend our unique voices to create an ethereal chorus that uplifts us all. Kyanite spirit message is that now is an excellent time for fixing those sour notes that have appeared, resolving any disputes and healing any rifts for the good of all. Although we each have our own ways, we can learn so much and gain tremendous support when we let go of our rigid, my way or the highway attitude, recognizing that we are all imperfect. Looking for our commonalities can steady us when we're feeling a bit shaky. Tune into others and work toward harmony. You will find yourself growing and becoming stronger as a result. At this time, honesty is required. Be willing to look more clearly at others, your situation, and yourself, so that you can find ways to work together and find common ground if possible. We are all imperfect, but love and a commitment to fairness helps us heal ourselves and our relationships. There is value in different perspectives, and we can agree to disagree. For many voices are needed in a choir. We are called to delight in differences, for we have to lean on each other, and we're always interconnected. Keep this in mind as you take action to heal hurt feelings and reconnect with others in the tribe. And I was just going to say, I feel like this is a correlation to a family. I'm really getting heavy family energy, and it could be a friend group as well. Could be a work group, but I'm really getting a family situation. Especially when I was talking about how we are imperfect and seeing things from a different perspective in a family setting, because we know these people so well, we do tend to get rigid in our beliefs about who somebody is and just like going hard against them, because it's like, I know, like you're my little sister, like I know you. But as we grow, we have to look beyond that. We have to look beyond our habits when it comes to family. Okay, relationship message. You may be right and have the best idea in the room, but Kyanite Spirit is here to tell you that in this moment, you are called to be the bigger person, the diplomat seeking to connect on a level of mutual understanding. There was a reason you wanted to connect with this person or people, and now you have the power to do so in a healthy way that honors you and them. Okay, so I feel like in somebody's family, there's going to be an opportunity to reconnect. Like there's been a long what I'm getting is discord but there's an opportunity presented in July where you can reconnect. And you have to take advantage of that. They will learn from your modeling of diplomacy. You might be surprised by how much more readily your wisdom is heard when you reach out in love before trying to sway someone with logic. Mend fences and then watch how much easier it is to harmonize with another. It's possible you've attracted a relationship where you are doing all the emotional work and the other person takes and sucks up all of your energy. If so, Kyanite reminds you that you can always say no and end things if a balance can't be reached. If this is your choice, know that it is okay to free yourself from the conflict. So that's another part. If it's really bad, you don't need to, you can put the boundary up or disconnect, and you can be okay with that. The prosperity message. We all have different ideas about the best way to secure our safety and build our wealth. The conscious universe wants everyone to prosper, and Kyanite Spirit is here to remind you that smoothing over rifts and restoring balance in yourself leads to greater wealth for everyone. So what I'm getting there is that if you have this reconnection, if you have this reconnect coming up in July, and I want to say, like, if it doesn't resonate that it's family, it could definitely be whatever situation is that you're resonating with. But once you mend this or reconnect with this person and mend this fence, as they say, it's going to be like a lifting of energy within the family too. Like, it's going to be a sigh of relief. Like, people can exhale because of the tension that's been there. This crystal also reminds you that it's fine to take a break when you recognize that you are overworked and not seeing results for all your efforts. Let go and leave space for something better to reveal itself. There's no need to get attached to the form your wealth takes or go over old wounds and losses again and again. Yeah, like, there's no need to beat a dead horse. Learn and move on, for much abundance is available to you and new opportunities await. Make peace with others and space for new opportunities, and your abundance will surely flourish. Yeah, a lot of the times when you are the bigger person or you cut cords, it makes room for your blessings to come in. A lot of times our guides are trying to show us something and tell us something when it comes to letting go and releasing or making peace. And when we listen, that's when we're able to flourish and the new opportunities can come in. Crystal Spirit meditation. Meditation with Kyanite clears the chakras and energy field. It brings harmony to situations where differing viewpoints exist and assists in resolution. This is an excellent stone to carry when attending meetings where diplomacy is required. So that was Earth Signs. All right, we are on to, last but not least, our air signs. What message do you have for the air signs What message would you like me to deliver to the air signs for the month of July? What crystal spirit would like to deliver a message to the air signs for the month of July? Big Spite. Big Spite. I've never heard of Big Spite.
Neither have I,
But
actually.
it's a gorgeous, gorgeous crystal.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I like the energy. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, that woman, that person, she's facing up to the heavens, and those little sparkly universal light is coming to her.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good sign.
Yes. It reminds me of pink tourmaline, kind of.
Yes. Okay, air signs, Bixbite. Number 9. Okay. Alrighty. So the essential meaning: drive, courage, full speed ahead, spirited action. There is a time to hesitate and a time to move forward with conviction, courage, and total determination, and that time is now. Big Spite Spirit has arrived to tell you to take a deep breath and move full speed ahead with forceful action on behalf of your own healing. Be fierce as you push through obstacles with laser focus, for nothing will stand in your way. You are meant to feel driven at this moment, to break free from the chains binding you to unhealthy patterns. Advocate for yourself unapologetically and be unshakable in your belief that you are worthy of achieving your goal. The conscious universe, the force that propels you, is always there for you as your ally. Now is a time for fearless action. Sail on. That's a really amazing message for the air signs. Like, that's very powerful. You are meant to feel driven at this moment and to break free of the chains binding you to unhealthy patterns. So if there's somebody who set a goal in July, an air sign that set a goal in July to stop a habit, break a habit, get out of something that they don't want to be in, that energy to free yourself from that is definitely in your favor for July. Let go of anything that might, this is the relationship message. Let go of anything that might impede you as you act on the inner conviction to bring love into your life by nourishing your relationships. There is time enough for to-do list. Today is a day for connecting and reconnecting with those you care about, and for reaching out to those you have said you want to get to know better. I'm getting that there are some air signs that have been like cooped up in the house or kind of scared to go out or feeling reserved about, the COVID stuff, or kind of like reintegrating because things are opening up, like reintegrating into society. So I think it's talking about like if you're feeling a push to go out and be social, there's no need to fear. Go ahead and do that. And I think that you will be happy that you did. The universe is in love overdrive right now and wants you to stop focusing so much on the everyday tasks that can start to wear you down. Prioritize relationships, for they have the power to help you heal and to recognize that you have all you need right now to experience contentment and fulfillment. The prosperity message. Full speed ahead, Captain. Even though your ship may be sailing into uncharted waters, that is exactly what you are meant to do on your quest to experience the prosperous life the conscious universe wants for you. Big Spite Spirit's message is to take action toward growing the wealth that is all around you. Claim your power to co-create a solid foundation for any adventure you wish to take. Your boat is made of sturdy wood, so sail with confidence, leaving behind the scarcity thinking of the past. Crystal Spirit Meditation. Big Spite is a rare red form of beryl. Due to its rarity, only small specimens can generally be found. However, even a little piece packs a big punch. Big Spite is an excellent stone to increase self-esteem while simultaneously giving us the courage and energy to take action on our own behalf. So for air signs for July, prioritizing relationships is going to be really important for you. They're saying, like, if you've been really busy, to take the time to reconnect with people, reconnect with your friends, go out and meet new people, because that is what is going to help propel you into some type of prosperity. Claim your power to co-create a solid foundation. So I think that if the air signs do reconnect or go out and step out of their fear and go mingle and be social, it's going to help them. They're going to get some new ideas. It's just going to be a big, huge energy boost that they need. I think there's some new people that they're going to meet that gives them new opportunities. I'm not sure where or how, but yeah, step out of that fear, reconnect, and meet new people. Air signs in July. So that was everybody. I think that we got some really strong messages. There was a lot of forgiving happening, having to forgive, being in your power. So yeah, and I can see the comments.
Oh, you can?
I can see them.
Oh, that's awesome. Everyone always says they can't see them.
I think it's just the people that follow me, or yeah, I think it's just possibly my followers.
Maybe. Do you see a Nubian king? There's also
No, I see all my people. Hello, everybody.
Yes. Yeah, a lot of people have been commenting and letting us know their elemental signs. That's awesome. Well, yes, I definitely agree, and it does make sense that there's like a lot of introspective work going on for all the signs. And we did just well, actually, we're still under what, like 3 or 4 planets that are still retrograde?
Yeah, Saturn, Jupiter, Neptune, and Pluto, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So definitely makes a lot of sense. So we're all doing our own shadow work right now, or healing old wounds in different ways, in whatever way that it manifests for us individually.
Yes. Yeah, I really like this deck.
I like it too. I think I'm gonna pick it up. My husband helps me a lot. Well, every day, every time we go live. But he's, I like to call him a muggle, like from Harry Potter. He doesn't know or care about magic, but he just helps me on the business aspect of what I do. And but with what we do comes, you have to like know some metaphysical properties and stuff like that. So I want to get like a nice oracle deck, especially like a crystal oracle deck, because he can use them as flashcards, right? Can't memorize.
It's the Crystal Spirits Oracle. Somebody asked what the name of the deck was. Yeah, I was thinking about flashcards too, because my fiance, he's been helping me, and he said that he wants to learn more about them, and I'm always asking him, like during my live, give me some of the meanings. So yeah, we can both do that. Like, I know the meanings, but a lot of times I just can't remember all the like little details.
Yeah. You mean like the crystal meaning? Yeah, I always tell people all the time, like, especially as a crystal shop owner, some people like sometimes expect you to know each and every single mineral out there, know their geographical, facts, and know their metaphysical facts and all these. And it's like, we're human just like you guys. Sometimes there's stuff that we either don't know, or it's not that we don't know, it's just we haven't worked with the crystal metaphysically, so we don't have that attachment to it like we do like our favorites, because we all have them. We all have our favorites for attracting abundance or attracting self-love or attracting, we all have our go-tos. So like, if maybe I'm like a kunzite and I know everything about kunzite, but maybe you like pink tourmaline for self-love. And so maybe I won't know that definition, but you will. You know what I mean? Because that's what you work with so closely. So, and I think that's like a common pattern I've seen in a lot of crystal practitioners. You usually tend to be attracted to your favorites, and you memorize those first before you go on to memorize other crystal properties.
Exactly. Exactly. And also different crystals work differently for different people. So what fire quartz may do for me, it may not do for you. And these crystals do have their own spirits. So what Judy and John and them wrote in their book about the metaphysical properties, that may be their download. You know what I mean? So you have to work with these crystals personally and tap into their spirits personally in order to understand what it can do for you and the properties that it has for you. So there's a blanket of metaphysical properties, but then there's when you really dig deep and tap in on your own.
Yeah, I like to go back to that example of like when you go to a doctor for migraines and they might give you a certain medication, and then it doesn't work, so they have to give you a different one because everybody's body reacts differently. And in a sense, it's minerals, the what is used inside of the medicine is oftentimes a mineral. It's, so it's almost the same thing. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes, I definitely agree with that. And it's a lot of like experimentation. I always tell people like if I think this craft can be very dazzling and appealing to the eye, and then people realize, oh, I have to actually do work, and then they bail. Because
I tell people all the time, if you're getting this crystal for the energetic properties, you can't just get it and sit it in near your bed and think that it's going to do everything for you. Yes, it will give off some energy, but in order to really get everything, you have to have like almost a relationship with this piece of earth. They don't call them precious stones and precious gems for nothing. They are precious. Like, this is not just, you know what I mean? It's not just some rock that you're getting. But some people get crystals for decoration, and that's okay too. But if you really are trying to tap in, you definitely do have to do some work. It's experimentation, it's trial and error, it is all that.
Yeah, it's very similar to like if anyone here is into witchcraft, when you cast a spell, you have to use certain ingredients that correspond to what you're trying to manifest. So just like oftentimes it's the colors of the candle you're using, or in specific, the plants that you're using, right? So if you're trying to do a love spell, you're going to use roses, right? If you're trying to manifest money, you might use catnip, right? So all these different plants have different correspondences that kind of like amp up and boost your spell. It's the same thing with crystals. I wouldn't buy catnip and expect my money to manifest just because I have catnip in my pantry.
Perfect example, yes.
You have to do the ritual, you have to do the work, probably do some divination before the spell, so you can also know like where is the blockage coming from. It's like a whole bunch of things, not just owning a crystal isn't just going to be the only thing that you have to do to fix yourself, right?
You got to get to know that crystal, and that crystal has to get to know you.
Exactly, exactly. I've seen some reviews of crystal journals. You can get them; they're super pretty. And I mean, I like when things are formatted really nice and neat, so that's a plus. But you don't have to, go that route either. If it's something you can't afford right now, you can also get any old journal and just write down your experiences, kind of like you would a diary, date it,
Or a
write down.
dream journal, yeah.
Same thing. This is this, and it's only through this documentation, because the truth of the fact is that we're modern day human beings. We go through a lot. We have families, we have friends, we have jobs. Our mind is constantly clouded by like these other things. Our mind is being pulled every which way. So it's almost like you have to have some form of reference to look back at and track your progress. And that's the only way you kind of get to really tap into these subtle energies, right? Because that's a big
Yes.
thing working with anything,
Subtle.
all things spirituality, crystals, tarot, whatever. It's tapping into that like subtle energy. And the more you journal, the more you get to know yourself, and the more you get to pinpoint those energies when they happen.
And that's another thing that I noticed with working with crystals personally is you're saying subtle energies. Like it is so subtle. I think people want to have this big bam moment when they get these crystals or when they do their first meditation and stuff like that. And sometimes it does happen. But more often than not, it's like when I started working with flower agate, it wasn't until months and months down the line I realized how it had come in and did what it said it would do. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's like a year later and I realize like, oh, I remember like when I got this and now I'm here. Like, so definitely journaling your crystal experiences, I highly, highly recommend, because then you can really see what it's doing, what's happening.
Right, definitely. And that same goes for any other practice that a new magical practitioner might be taking up, whether you're taking up tarot or shadow work or whatever. Even like spell work, there's spells I've casted for, and then they don't happen until like 2 years later, and I'm like, well, that took a minute, but it happened.
It's true. It is very, very true.
Yeah,
on Spirit's time, it's when they want it to happen. They have to arrange things so that it goes how it's supposed to go. You definitely can't rush it. And a lot of people think, oh, that didn't work. But then later, boom. Same thing with readings too. Like sometimes I do readings and people are like, well, that doesn't resonate. And I just say, well, put it in your pocket, because most likely it's going to reveal itself later.
Oh my God, that is so true. For me, that would happen whenever I was first learning tarot. Like that's what everybody tells you, journal, journal, journal. So I would get a lot of cards that didn't make sense to me. Why this card? Out of all the cards, like this one, I feel doesn't apply whatsoever to this situation. Why this card?
It makes no sense.
Yes. And so I would write it down, and then later on, maybe like months down the road, I would get like this epiphany, like, oh, that's where that fit in my life. But it doesn't click until like you're looking in retrospect.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Yes.
Yeah. Well, Coya, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We've reached the hour. It was so fun. This was I needed this. I needed the downtime, unwinding, and receiving this beautiful message.
I hope that the messages resonated, and I hope that they were helpful to some people and getting a better picture on what the month ahead may look like for them. If things are already happening, I hope this was good confirmation. And I just thank everybody for allowing me into their vibration.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
And thank you
We'll
for
be,
having me on too.
of course, you'll be on again next month, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I think we have you scheduled for up until November. Yeah, November. I think November.
Mm-hmm.
For yeah. That's awesome. So we'll be doing a monthly with Coya, and I think maybe let me know if you're gonna reconcile your tarot account, or if you're gonna move that over to Coya's crystals, or maybe do you want to go live next week through your tarot account instead? I'm not sure
I'll
if you're
think
trying to keep them
about it.
separate.
I'll think about it. I might do something different next time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much again. Thank
Thank
you everyone
you.
for joining, and
Thank
we'll see you
you.
again next month.
Okay, thank you. Bye, everyone. Thank you for joining.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. Thank you for hanging out. We'll see you guys again tomorrow. We'll be live for our Crystal Live sale, and again next month for a tarot reading with Koya. Until then, see you guys later. Bye.